Arthur here, and in today's video I wanted to talk about something very relevant: Marvel Rivals. I've been playing Marvel Rivals for a while now, and now I have some thoughts.
Who would win in a fight?
Marvel Rivals lives and dies on its characters. It does a good job at capturing every character's identity, that every hero feels different and unique. Personally addicted to playing Spider-Man. He's all about moving fast throughout the stage, avoiding damage and annoying the enemy team. The character identity as a direct Marvel representation takes a lot of importance, and so Spider-Man's gameplay embodies what it means to be Spider-Man, in your own way.
Now I've got something to prove. Put some pep in my step.
Identity in Marvel Rivals is strongly established throughout the game with certain key traits. The ones I mainly want to focus on are character classes, hero abilities, distinct character movement speeds, and mobility options. Despite there being like 33 of them and counting, there's distinctions that allow for every hero to feel different and unique. For one, Spider-Man is one of the fastest characters in the game. His mobility options grant him web swinging, wall crawling, and wall running. His sense of speed will always make him stand out because nobody else moves like Spider-Man. The level of detail that goes into every aspect of a hero is so rudimentary that design basically starts at movement.
So let's talk about the game Fortnite. The game Fortnite right now is
Movement is very grounded and varies on a case-by-case basis. Someone like Adam Warlock lacks mobility options.
He makes up for it in really strong healing abilities. Unlike Spider-Man, Adam doesn't have any abilities to get him out of dangerous situations, so a lack of mobility makes up for all the broken heals he can do. Basically, if he's not close to his team, he becomes a yellow sitting duck. To narrow the scope a bit, Adam Warlock is a strategist. An important part of designing Marvel Rivals is character classes. A hero shooter lives and dies on his characters. It's best to often provide a specific role for all the characters to fit within classes. This acts as a means to limit the amount of craziness that can come from the unlimited power of the Marvel Universe. Even though in the comics Hulk probably solo everybody, and Marvel Rivals his specific role as a tank, to tie the character identity and as such their powers to something more simple to understand. This allows developers to easily transfer rich Marvel heroes and villains into the genre that it probably helped birth, which is the hero shooter. And this is all thanks to the game's inclination to focus on its heroes and their identity. Spider-Man is a duelist or a DPS, which is a role all about dealing damage. Even though he's fast, the downside is that all his abilities have heavy cooldowns, so if he's not able to get in and out effectively, he's probably not gonna make it out. The game has three classes all heroes fall under: duelists, tanks, and strategists. This format allows developers to create a game with potentially lots of characters that still feel unique and all interesting thanks to their superhero roots. The hero's identity now has to bend around their in-game role, and for example, Spider-Man, while being a DPS, isn't very good at dealing a lot of damage. His style is more of dealing concentrated damage, so he's more akin to hunting his enemy down or taking out weakened bad guys.
Pep in my step.
Disappear!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Warlock, as a strategist, plays the role of healer of the team, basically making you the glue, so you generally have a lot of control over everyone's positions as well as their success. Tanks or vanguards are all about blocking damage, which in a game like this is all about strategy and positioning. It can mean a lot when it comes to teamwork and other factors when you have the ability to block areas where there's no cover.
Gonna get sticky. Man, I gotta make another beat. Crack the whip.
These three categories do a great job of providing order for which all the Marvel characters can have movesets worked around, which do a good job of filling the context for the greater game. Heroes compose teams of 6 and form around these roles to achieve a task, usually pushing some sort of payload. Something I found personally interesting is the way that it chooses to use the multiverse as a framing device for the experience, as you could kind of roleplay as whatever version of Marvel hero you are throughout the multiverse. Who's to say that whatever version of Spider-Man you're playing isn't a version of Spider-Man that actually exists somewhere in reality, am I right? When you really think about it, the whole conceptual work that was put into this game for it to be a proper online shooter that actually uses the proper concepts, convey the feelings it was going for, especially with Overwatch kind of doing most of the heavy lifting when it came to generating the style of game, and for Marvel to do the heavy lifting when it came to the characters that are put into this game. And yeah, you just kind of have a recipe with this very strong foundation. I swear, facts, I pictured a game like this like maybe 10 years ago, where I could just play as any Marvel hero online and just, yeah, I didn't see it much of an Overwatch clone because I never really played Overwatch. But now that I kind of play this is what I was looking for. Those are over my overall thoughts. This is a short video. Still trying to learn how to script and convey my message, and I'm still not sure the time that takes and what time it takes to convey. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts, and if you like the video, like and subscribe. If not, I appreciate your time and stay safe. Thank you.